What's up? What's up? What's up? Your boy Domuto. We're back with another video. Today we're watching Salad Saiyan. What if Goku had Frieza's potential? Part 7 and part 8 today. So let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? The story's pretty good so far, man. I knew it would start. I knew it would start picking up. Like, cause at the beginning I wasn't really I'm like, they just gonna watch through these little ass the Dragon Ball Z characters or Dragon Ball characters. So I was like, man, I can't wait to see the fucking, when they start fighting the gods, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
God too, he's now intrigued. Well, that intrigue comes from anger, but still intrigued. And he decides to seek out some information, and that leads him right to Zuno.
Zuno?
He wants to get as much info about Goku as possible, looking into his training and how he got so strong. But from what he can find, he learned something pretty interesting from Zuno. Goku has a ton of potential, and is very strong as is, but his kids are also very powerful as well. And not just that, his kids probably have more potential than him due to being hybrids.
Right.
So while Zamasu was focused on Goku, he actually might have found someone else that could be stronger than him. Especially if he's going to be taking someone's body.
Gohan.
Zamasu now has a better idea in mind. And this will still work well symbolically, not just because of the person's power.
You about to take Gohan's body?
His sights are now set on Gohan. This way,
Yeah.
Zamasu can attain that insane power. And the best part is, he'll actually be able to fight Goku. He'll probably take much more pleasure killing Goku rather than just stealing his body and killing him that way. It'll be much more satisfying to do this, take his son's body, and use that to kill Goku. Although there is going to be a huge change here regarding the timeline, because there is no time traveler in this story. The Zamasu we're talking about, that's the Zamasu of this main timeline. So all this stuff is happening in this timeline.
Right.
Not some other random separate one or some future timeline. And now Zamasu has to get the Super Dragon Balls. Of course they were just recently used, but thankfully he has the time ring. He seeks out the Super Dragon Balls, summoning Super Shenron and making his wish. Let's go over to Earth for him. Thankfully, Zamasu caught everyone at the perfect time, because Goku is on Earth as well. One day while researching, something strange happens to Gohan. He notices his hand turn green and he feels weird. Is he sick or something? He runs to a mirror and sees that he's not Gohan anymore. He doesn't know who he is. He looks kind of like a Supreme Kai or something. He doesn't want to freak his family out, but he knows exactly who to go to. He decides to go to Goku. Well, it will freak him out, and he is family, so at least he's not going to Videl or something. Maybe Goku will have some sort of answer? Who knows? He has no idea of what to do right now. He just needs help. As he flies over to Goku, he notices another power coming. And the energy feels familiar, but like in a weird way.
Right.
As in, it's an energy that should be familiar to him, but something that he's never really sensed before. It's his own energy, mixed with something else too. He lands outside of Goku's house, and another person lands right in front of him. He sees himself. This, of course, is Zamasu in his body. Immediately he's on guard, not knowing if this is a threat or not, but it obviously seems like a threat. Gohan Black lunges in, and Gohan tries to defend, but knowing that this body is weaker, he doesn't see how he's supposed to defend against himself. In the nick of time, though, Goku flies in, blocking Gohan Black's attack. And he's just as confused. He sensed this weird energy, and he sees that the attack he's blocking is from Gohan, but he also senses Gohan's energy in that other person. Gohan tries to clarify that this is him. And even though that looks like Gohan, that's not him. Obviously this is confusing to Goku, but Gohan Black immediately begins attacking him, and that pretty much shows everything that he needs to know.
Right.
Whoever this is took Gohan's body and appearance somehow. And Gohan tries to help, but this new body he's in is too weak.
It's not as simple as Captain Ginyu, though.
He has an opportunity to defeat whoever this is, because Gohan Black doesn't have full access to Gohan's power yet. Although, Goku doesn't think this is a good idea. If this actually is someone that took Gohan's body, if he kills this person, then he's destroying Gohan's body. What are they supposed to do then? For now, he continues fighting this guy, who appears to be really strong even though he's not transforming. Goku then has to transform himself, going into Super Saiyan. This makes Gohan Black elated. Finally, he's getting to see some of this power, and he can learn for himself, learn a way to actually utilize this. But from what he could tell, this isn't even their final form. It's actually their first form. It's still useful, but Gohan Black wants to learn more powers. He needs to get something different than this. He continues fighting Goku, and Gohan tries to think of what to do. He has one idea though. If Goku powers up enough, he could probably just restrain Gohan Black. Maybe there'll be a way to do that. That's really all they need right now.
Right.
They need answers and
use that God bind.
If anything, that could make things worse. And Gohan Black is getting pretty angry. This power, he expected to have more of it, but it already seems like his plan is failing. He didn't even realize when he switched bodies, he wasn't gonna have access to Gohan's full power. And he's losing here. He's being humiliated, actually. Goku's not even using his full power. And he's still able to overcome Gohan Black's power. Goku powers up, going into Super Saiyan 4.
Oh
I
shit.
don't want him to use too much strength, but this is more than enough. He creates rings of ki, throwing them around Gohan Black, completely restraining him. Gohan Black tries to wiggle free, but he can't. Alright, now to figure out what's going on. But of course, Gohan Black's not going to give up the info that easily. The only info that they have is his outfit. From what they could tell, this outfit looks godly, kind of reminding them of a Supreme Kai. And that also makes sense because Gohan now also kind of looks like a Supreme Kai. But who is this Kai? Why does Gohan look like one? And why is that other Gohan dressed like one? They keep questioning Gohan Black, saying they know it has something to do with being a Kai. And that kind of narrows it down. Well, for all they know, there's more Kais than they can know of. But they know 12 universes, and it's obviously not their Supreme Kai. So they got a 1 out of 11 chance of guessing where he's from. And Gohan Black says it's useless. Even if they figure out his identity, it doesn't matter. Soon enough, he'll access Gohan's full strength, break out of these chains, and he'll kill them both.
Oh shit.
But Goku says that's not happening anytime soon. He's clearly struggling right now. Looks like they're gonna have to get Beerus involved. Alright, that's an issue. Zamasu needs to buy time. He's backed into a corner right now. Until he can access that power, he needs to make sure that Goku and Gohan don't go to Beerus. So, he just explains who he is. He doesn't care about giving this info away.
Right.
They probably were gonna find out eventually too. This is just to buy time. He keeps his monologue long, trying to power up during it. Access that rage within him. They figure out he's Zamasu of Universe 10. He also ended up killing the Supreme Kai of that universe, Goasu.
Oh.
He was working under him. He got the Super Dragon Balls using the Time Ring, and now he stole Gohan's body. His goal is to kill every mortal, and once he accesses Gohan's full power, he can. And he can tell, he's losing their interest.
Yeah, now that I think about it, why the Super Dragon Ball so easy to get? They're supposed to be scattered across Universe 7 and 6, right? Why are they so easy to get? Like, why is somebody from Universe 10 just able to just waltz up in here and just get Super Dragon Balls? Like, I know they big as hell, but damn.
They're gonna want to stop him as quick as possible, but he feels something snap within him. That rage. This is what he needed. Being beat down like this, humiliated, having to force.
They more easier to get than the regular Dragon Balls, man.
Now he'll never be able to accomplish the Zero Mortals plan. His goal is to use the Time Ring.
It should be the easiest to collect.
Expunge all the mortals in the past too. The universe needs to start anew. One ruled by him. Not just this universe, every universe, the entire multiverse. But without strength, he won't be able to accomplish that. And something catches Zamasu's eye. He looks up in the sky. Just barely visible. He could see the moon. His rage, combined with seeing the moon. Something changes.
Oh, shit.
His power dramatically increases. The chains around him are broken. And Goku could sense something terrifying. His godly ki, it's surging. But also he's transforming into a different form. Not a godly form, he's going into Super Saiyan 4? But what is this? There's godly power that he can sense. Due to him being a Kai, and also transforming into Super Saiyan 4, this form mutates into something else. A collection of all of his strength.
Super Saiyan 4 Rose.
This appears to be a godly version of Super Saiyan 4. It doesn't look too much different from normal Super Saiyan 4. It's not like he's going Super Saiyan Rose on top of it just yet. It's essentially an evolved version of the form, with a fearsome reddish-pink glow around him. But other than that, it looks like a normal Gohan and Super Saiyan 4, with different clothes albeit. Goku tries to attack him, but Zamasu is able to block all his attacks. And Goku does recall, even in base this guy was powerful, so of course Super Saiyan 4 is going to be way stronger, not to mention it has that godly ki within it. So Goku's going to need to do something himself, show off more of his power. Thankfully, Gohan Black is weakened and a bit injured from that fight, so he's a little tired out as well. And even though this form is strong, Goku might be able to overcome it. He's been practicing, and this is the perfect time to show off his new power.
Oh, shit.
Transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. But it turns into a different kind of Super Saiyan Blue. It's his first time using this in the real world. He's practiced with this before, but this is what he calls Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. The fruits of his training are finally being shown. And Gohan Black laughs with delight. This is it. This is all of Goku's power. Maybe he could attain something similar, but who knows? But that doesn't matter. What matters right now is killing Goku here and now.
Here and now.
So he doesn't have to deal with Beerus.
I promise to love. I don't know what the fuck I started singing.
And his plan is worthless. Gohan does want to try and help him fight, but Goku says to stay back. With that body, it's far too weak, and he'll just be putting himself in danger. Gohan Black takes some offense to this too. That mortal should be grateful to be in a Kai's body, even though he did abandon.
Nobody want to be in your slithery, green ass, greasy ass body.
Black's twisted mind takes this as an insult too. Don't look down upon the gods. They're the ones that should be looking down upon mortals. As the fight ensues, Gohan Black is already growing stronger. Goku notices. He's getting a better control of Gohan's power. utilizing his body and power more efficiently. He's learning as he fights, growing in power too. Summoning more of his rage, he's able to grow more.
I mean, might as well just
That
kill him.
intense godly aura grows more and more. A mutated version of it. The key of a Supreme Kai, mixed with Gohan, mixed with Super Saiyan 4. And Goku can tell, if he doesn't stop this as quick as possible, maybe Zamasu will unlock some sort of new power. This incredibly unique situation with him can cause this. He's seen how fast Zamasu has grown already in Gohan's body. Already tapping into new powers that even Gohan didn't see before. Plus, he is a fearsome opponent, retaining all of his abilities as a Kai, such as being able to teleport. But this isn't going to go unnoticed. With this huge amount of surging godly ki, of course, Beerus is probably going to pick up on it. He's relaxing on his planet, and he knows something strange. He senses a Goku, utilizing his full power. Oh, he must be training. But he's fighting someone else that has godly ki within. And this makes Beerus alert. He asks Whis to immediately look into this. Who else has godly ki that he could be fighting? Because this ki doesn't seem like anything that he sensed before. He doesn't know who this is. Whis looks into his staff, and they see exactly what's going on. Immediately departing for Earth. Goku finally has the upper hand,
Sure.
and he's about to finish it. But Gohan Black's ki keeps mutating. And finally, the worst possible outcome happens.
Oh, he transformed.
It manifests itself as something different. That same aura around him, it flares up, getting far more intense. He powers up.
That should look clean. That shit do look clean.
That rage, that damage, those injuries will make him grow stronger. The anger will make him grow stronger. It's the key to his power. Pink flames surround him, spiraling upwards and creating a pillar of pink ki, reaching far into the atmosphere, parting all the clouds. The area is illuminated in an ominous pink
So this-
with Gohan Black floating far above the ground. He descends back down, and he could tell. He doesn't look too much different. This is still Super Saiyan 4, but his fur, it's changed color.
Pink.
His aura has changed too, and his power, it's far greater than it ever was before. He has
Shit.
no idea what to call this. But how about something elegant, like Super Saiyan 4 Rose? And he says that the mortal should be thanking him. That Super Saiyan 4 form, it was so primitive. He's made it beautiful now, made it godly.
Well, shut the fuck
This
up.
is true power right here. Goku can't do anything against him. Blue evolution's not enough. Gohan Black actually welcomes the attacks. He keeps getting punched by Goku, but the punches do nothing. They barely even tickle. Goku starts rapidly punching as well. So fast, in fact, that Gohan can't even see his arms moving. He's not even able to make a dent. And Goku feels something he hasn't felt in a while. Concern. He always has been looking for strong opponents to fight. Given his unique situation, he's never been able to find someone like this. But now that he sees it right in front of him, he feels something he's felt a few times before. Against strong opponents like Boo or Cell. But this time it's different. With those opponents, he saw a way out of it. But here, Gohan Black is just so far above him that he doesn't know what to do. Was this Gohan's true potential? He never thought he'd see the day. A day where he'd see opponents so powerful. And of all people, it's his own son. Gohan Black's elated. He's about to finish the fight, but then someone else enters. Gohan Black stops and looks around to see Beerus. But even though he's concerned at first, that concern then turns into happiness. With this power, maybe he'll be able to face a god of destruction. Maybe he won't need to kill a Supreme Kai. And imagine how gratifying it will be to kill a god of destruction. With his bare hands.
One of the stronger ones, too.
Not by killing a Supreme
The
Kai.
strongest one, maybe. I don't
He
know.
smirks, introducing himself to Beerus. Beerus is ready for a
Part 8. Let's go.
However, in this scenario, Beerus is a lot more proactive as a warrior. Of course, even in the main story, we did see Beerus doing a little bit of training, such as him using a fake version of Ultra Instinct in the manga. But here, he actually has that rival that he wanted. Someone that's around his strength. Someone that could push him to go further. Beerus frequently spars with and trains with Goku here. But this is different. This is a threat. Someone that can give him a fun battle, but also challenge him. There's actual stakes here. A perfect test of his strength as a god of destruction. Will he be sufficient enough? In his mind, if he can't win this
Find
battle,
out next
he's not
time.
fit to be a god of destruction regardless. Gohan Black's getting very strong very quickly, but Beerus is confident. He powers up. And people can't sense his ki, but even without that, everyone on Earth can feel Beerus' immense power. His presence is just overwhelming. Even Gohan Black's taken aback a bit. Beerus is surrounded by an ominous purple glow. Goku's only seen this in a few of their fights where they went all out. This is Beerus' full power. Beerus completely disappears from sight. A trail of purple flames can be seen, but Beerus can't. Gohan Black turns his head, knowing that Beerus is right there. But before he can even turn his head all the way around, Beerus delivers a powerful kick. It generates a massive shockwave, one that goes around the world. The power of this kick almost sends Gohan Black flying into space. Within a fraction of a second,
Fuck.
he's sent flying into
Okay,
battle.
Beerus.
But before he exits Earth, Beerus moves so quickly that he meets him up there, spiking him down to the surface of the planet. And at this immense speed, if he does hit the Earth, it's gonna blow up. So, Beerus once again moves quick enough to catch him down there, stopping him with a powerful gut punch, creating another strong shockwave. If they keep fighting, the planet's gonna blow up just from the shockwaves alone.
Definitely will.
But Beerus wants to enjoy this. He doesn't want to hold back just for the planet. And yeah, no one else wants Earth at risk either, but Whis says if something does happen, he'll just reverse time. That's perfect for Beerus. He can go all out right now, and if he doesn't finish the job, worst case, Whis will just rewind time, and then he'll Hakai Gohan Black. Gohan Black is not only dumbfounded to hear this, but also angered. More time manipulation, this time from gods. Just so he could have fun in a battle? It infuriates him to no end, and that anger fuels him. He powers up, launching in towards Beerus. And Beerus is happy. He's finally fighting back. And as this fight is going on, Goku and Gohan are watching, and Gohan realizes, wait, Beerus just said he's gonna Hakai him. Yeah, they kinda need to stop that. They try and jump into battle, but Beerus tells them not to interfere. He doesn't want them to get in the way. Okay, well, they just want to remind him, whatever he does, don't kill Gohan Black or destroy his body. They just want to seal him somehow. Beerus is already getting a little bit too carried away. And Goku does want to interfere to stop him, but he knows that'll just make things worse and it'll make Beerus angrier. And even though Beerus is acting irrational right now, he does consider keeping this body around. He could have a fight with Gohan like this in the future sometime. Even though he's not the one using it right now, imagine how strong this could grow. As much as it pains him to do so, he stops fighting, and Gohan Black's confused. Beerus sticks a hand out. Gohan Black recoils, expecting to be erased, but instead, he's sealed away. Beerus cools down, like literally cooling down. Not only does he calm down, but that heat surrounding him goes away. That intense aura is gone. He had some fun, and he knows that he could fight Goku anytime, and maybe even Gohan. But Goku owes him for this, interrupting that battle. He was having a lot of fun and needs something to make up for it. Following this, Shenron is summoned. They're not sure if this is going to work, but they ask Shenron to swap Gohan and Gohan Black's bodies. Shenron says normally he wouldn't be able to do this, but thankfully, with Gohan Black being sealed and very weakened here, I mean, he was basically beaten almost to death by Beerus.
Right.
Shenron is able to do this. Gohan gets his normal body back, and Zamasu is sealed away. But Gohan notices something strange, a lingering sense of godly power that he didn't feel before. Goku notices it too. It's just like Gohan Black, except this is his own power now. The power must have remained in its body, and Gohan tries to test it out. He transforms, and he's able to use Super Saiyan 4 Rose. He knew the power was insane, but now actually having access to it, he's completely dumbfounded.
Shit.
And Beerus is elated to see this, especially because he has something to hold over their heads. They do owe him for not destroying Gohan Black, and as a repayment, he wants Gohan to fight him, join him on the planet, at least for a little bit. And Gohan accepts. He kinda has to anyways because he needs to learn how to control this power, and he definitely can't do that here on Earth. Even if he wasn't obligated to go because of Beerus, he probably would have done so regardless. He wants to learn this power, get a better control of it, use it further. It impresses everyone, especially Goku. Once again, it seems like Gohan surpassed him, now having access to this incredibly powerful godly form. And if this is what Gohan can do, well, hopefully Goten can do something similar in the future. I mean, he already did get Super Saiyan 3 and 4, so judging by how Gohan grew, he expects Goten can grow a lot too in the future.
Definitely.
Some time passes. Whis and Beerus try to teach Goku different techniques, but Goku can really only go down one path. He notices that the things that Whis is teaching him and the things that Beerus is teaching him kind of conflict with each other. He still is Goku though. Even with a different life, he still has Goku's mindset, and a lot of the knowledge that Goku gathered as a kid, many from the same teachers. So, while Beerus' techniques are pretty interesting, he might want to focus on Whis' instead, maybe going down the path of Ultra Instinct. But there is a catch. The thing is, unlike the normal story, he's training with Beerus, like they spar together and train as normal training partners. They are rivals, and with how much time he spends with Beerus, even if he would want to pick up on Whis' techniques, he's probably going to end up picking up stuff from Beerus regardless. And Beerus really does want Goku to learn some God of Destruction powers. In his hands, they could be great. Goku doesn't really want to become a God of Destruction, but Beerus at least says that he could try it out. Learn the powers, try utilizing these techniques. He wants to see how far Goku's strength can go, and that'll only push him further too. For the power he's trying to unlock, he'd have to stick to his Saiyan roots, stick to his ego. But that's not really who Goku is.
Right.
Soon enough,
nigga, Vegeta's still alive, nigga.
What would the team look like here? It's actually not too hard to formulate. There's Goku, Gohan, Goten, Vegeta, Nappa, and Tarble, so all of those Saiyans. And as for the humans,
Tarble,
Shinhan, Krillin, Roshi, and Yamcha. Not too hard of a team to form. And Team Universe 7 is pretty confident. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Look at Goku, Gohan, and Goten in this scenario. Also, the rest of the team is pretty powerful too. Vegeta and Nappa are there, and they're pretty good. And even though the humans might not have the same strength as the Saiyans, they're still amazing fighters and great strategists. Tarble's actually kind of an oddball on the team. But even as the weakest Saiyan here, he's still a Saiyan after all, which is exactly why Vegeta suggests recruiting him. There's no need to recruit a villain here because they have enough strength. So as their 10th fighter, they just need someone else to fill the spot essentially, even if Tarble's not that great of a fighter. And maybe this will help him get more involved with the cast. But as I mentioned, the team is already incredibly powerful.
Cast is crazy.
As you could probably expect, Goku, Gohan, and Goten are really going to carry this tournament. First of all, Goten starts out by immediately turning Super Saiyan 4, which really confuses everyone because he was just a kid and now he's an adult? What? Even though that's a pretty weird thing to see, it's not even the craziest thing they're going to see here.
And definitely
it's not
not.
like anyone could process it either because Super Saiyan 4 Goten is incredibly powerful and probably way beyond a lot of the other people in the tournament. And that's Goten. He's not even the strongest in his family. With him using this form, they realize, wow, it's kind of overkill. This is going to be a much easier tournament than they thought, but there's got to be strong people in other universes, right?
Man,
well,
still got Jiren.
Some, but compared to Goku, Gohan, and Goten, not really. Because remember, the whole point of the scenario is them having Frieza's potential, and with how much they've been training and the forms they've gotten, all that stuff, really, who's going to be able to contend with them here? It's a problem that Goku's encountered before. In the previous few parts, we've discussed this a little bit, and Goku's starting to see it once again. Gohan would love to test out Super Saiyan 4 Rose, but it's just too powerful. He can't even have a fun fight here. It's just kind of unfair at this rate. And even Jiren, well, maybe he'll be fun to battle. Goku tries to take him on alone. Utilizing his God forms is more than enough to contend against him, even forcing Jiren to use his full power.
For real? In the God form?
It kind of stinks because Goku did want to try something out against him, something that Beerus has been teaching him. Well, maybe he still could try it. It's a power derived from ego. He tries tapping into it, and briefly, he's able to use it. Beerus has seen this a little bit in their training, but Goku hasn't really been able to control it.
Right.
Goku's surrounded by the same flames that Beerus was once surrounded by. The other gods of destruction are astonished. Same for Toppo too, and now he sees Jiren is definitely not going to have a chance against Goku. That kind of power in Goku's hands.
That shit look clean, I ain't gonna lie.
That
bitch look clean.
This is helping Goku catch up to him, but there's a few issues. For one, of course, this isn't going to be a fun fight. Goku's still so far ahead. But on top of that, as he tries using this power, he can't really get a grasp on it. Beerus thought this would be a great test for him, but apparently it's not. Goku drops out of it. This isn't who he is. First of all, in a battle like this where he's so far ahead, for a form that grows as he fights and has fun, taking damage and having his battle spirit flare up, this isn't the fight for them. But on top of that, remember what Ultra Ego is. It's right in the name. It's ego. Like I was saying before, this isn't Goku. This directly conflicts with who he is. Even Vegeta had trouble reverting back to his original self, trying to utilize this
right.
Of course, Vegeta's a much different case though, but for Goku, the fact that he can't use this properly tells Beerus something. And it's something he already kind of knew. Yeah, he kind of knew Goku wasn't compatible with this form, but at the same time, it seems like Goku doesn't really want it, because if this is something he wanted, well, he'd be able to access it. It's all about ego after all. But it seems like it's something that he fundamentally can't work with. Goku is still able to defeat Jiren without utilizing Ultra Ego. And of course, the Universe 7 wins the tournament. And while the battles in the tournament weren't too intriguing for Universe 7, this still was a good learning experience, especially for Goku because it sets him down the right path.
Right.
And it shows Beerus what Goku really needs. Maybe if he does work with Whis' techniques, well, it could really help Goku. He can get really strong. With how fast Goku can grow, who knows? Maybe he can unlock Ultra Instinct. It's something that was even kind of unattainable for Beerus, but maybe it's more suited for Goku. Maybe he'll be able to go down that path.
Maybe.
Whis has been saying this for a while. And Goku kind of did want to try this out too, and now's the opportunity. Gohan supports it as well. He continues working with his form. Super Saiyan Rose with Super Saiyan 4 was amazing, and it's cool that he can even access Super Saiyan Rose as is. But watching Goku grow, utilizing Ultra Instinct, or at least trying to go down the path towards that, that's going to be really good for both of them, because it's like I was saying, there's no one really that could fight here. They're so powerful. But if Goku were to get stronger, get a technique,
I mean, shit.
It'll push Beerus and Gohan. It's
Moro about to pull up.
Could try utilizing Ultra Ego again, but it seems like that's not going to work.
Right.
Beerus is very intrigued by this development, though. I mean, it's great regardless because Goku's getting stronger, his rival's getting stronger, meaning he'll get stronger. He'll be more motivated. But on top of that, it'll be really fun to see a mortal get Ultra Instinct, if that's even possible. I mean, he got Ultra Ego, though, so who knows? Goku always has impressed him. But for Beerus, the big takeaway here is that he's even more motivated. Like, he was before in the scenario much more than normal.
Right.
Now thinking that his rival might have Ultra Instinct while he doesn't, well, imagine how much that's going to push Beerus. Yeah, not only will it benefit him in strength, but what if he could use this as an opportunity? Trying to finally learn and master Ultra Instinct for himself. Something that he hasn't been able to do for so long. This is his chance, the opportunity to get Ultra Instinct. It's finally in his grasp. Not just his, but Goku's too.
Okay, do your thing,
Following the
Beerus.
tournament, of course, their training continues, but on Earth, there's something else brewing. Actually, not just yet. First, we begin in space. Even though Frieza wasn't revived, parts of the Frieza Force are still going around trying to get revenge somehow. Okay, so reviving the Emperor is not going to work. They've definitely ruled that out by now. But even without Frieza, the Frieza Force can still continue on. maybe there's some other strong power out there, someone else that could help them. And with some aimless scouting out in space, they're able to try and find some new soldiers, specifically a Saiyan that they stumble across, which is really interesting. The fact that
Broly ain't gonna do shit to them.
And he's on some weird abandoned planet called Vampa. They immediately take him in, and his strength is apparent. Even Paragus, who's old and frail now, he's decently powerful compared to the other Frieza Force soldiers, which really shows how far their ranks have fallen. And it's weird for him to see the Frieza Force without Frieza, and they all end up striking a deal. Well, they saved Broly and Paragus, so that's a good thing.
Right.
And because of that, they want a favor. They want these two to help eradicate the Saiyans on Earth. The Saiyans on Earth? Well, that's another plus for Paragus because he can finally find Vegeta and kill him. They don't even need to.
You ain't about to kill that nigga.
Yeah, this is great. And now we go back to Earth. One important thing worth noting is that Tarbal's now there, even training with his brother a bit. It's him, Vegeta, and Nappa, and they are feeling very left behind. Obviously, Tarbal's not really going to care too much. He is excited to start training and grow stronger, but Vegeta and Nappa, they've known this for a while and they've been feeling this for a while. Kakarot and his kids, they're just on a completely different level. They still don't know what caused it or why, but it's just...
That's crazy. They didn't give Vegeta to train with the gods.
They might not be able to reach that level, but they can still train. They can grow stronger. They can push themselves and be the best they could possibly be. And even if they can't grow as crazily as Goku's family, they can still learn. Like Goten, for example, he's just using regular Super Saiyan forms. Well, Super Saiyan 4 is not really a regular form, but still, it's something they can work towards. And they could definitely work towards Super Saiyan 3. But still, they kind of need something to push them. And that thing will arrive soon on Earth, specifically arriving in a Frieza Force spaceship.
They ain't got Super Saiyan 4? That's crazy.
This power. Others sense it as well, but the only people that actually try and check it out are Vegeta, Nappa, and Tarble, wondering what this power is. They're surprised to see a Frieza Force spaceship. They didn't realize those losers were still around, but whatever. More scraps to clean up, that's fine. Of course, Frieza doesn't step off the ship. And actually, no Frieza Force soldiers
Paragus.
Just two people. And they're clearly Saiyans. On the sight of Vegeta, Paragus immediately sicks Broly on them. Now this comes as a surprise to them. Not only does another Saiyan exist, but the Frieza Force somehow recruited him, and now he's going to try and fight them. That's not going to go over well for this guy. I mean, he's just one Saiyan. How strong could he possibly be? There's no way he's on their level. As Broly begins charging up, Vegeta steps forward. Alright, he'll see what this guy's got. He wonders how strong this Saiyan is. Broly launches in towards Vegeta.
Okay, look, so it's getting really good. It's getting really good, bro. We gonna see. I kind of want to see that Broly. Looks like they're probably what, three more parts left, 4 more parts left, whatever. So if it's three parts left, I'll finish it up next video. If not, if it's 4, then 2 more videos. It's fire. I ain't gonna lie. And then Gohan got Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan 4 Rose, with the and then they just, I don't know. Would they be that powerful to fight Jiren? Because Jiren really powerful. Took Goku getting Ultra Instinct to beat him. So I don't know. I don't agree with him being more powerful than Jiren without Ultra Instinct. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah. They just watching through these arcs, man. So anyway, like my reaction, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.